Test the camera. Alright, so today we've got Mel the Destroyer here. Yeah, yes. Driving. Oh, focus on the road. Yep. Multitasking. Yeah, right. And she's gonna attempt the Lone Star Hot Dog Challenge, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so you have done the burrito challenge 3 times and succeeded on all 3 times. Yeah, and your timing has improved. So you're almost in the leagues of the competitive eating, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, so this time, alright, we're gonna do this very short interview while you're driving. Traffic. Yeah, just before the challenge, just to make sure this camera works and to also get a little bit of an insight, right? So first, as a bit of a background, you had a little bit of food today, only a little, right? So yes. You had, what's it?
I had
parts of ripper?
I've had a little bit of ripper sub.
Okay, ripper sub.
And then I had a couple of the corn rice crackers, and that's it.
Yep.
And a mandarin.
Yep, alright. So strategy-wise, that's a very good thing. You see, with eating challenges, a lot of people think that your stomach has to be completely empty so that you can maximize it, right? Unfortunately, that's not always the best strategy, because if it shrinks, the capacity shrinks as well. Yeah, so this strategy is quite a good one because you've put a little bit of food in there, you've put plenty of water to expand the stomach itself. In a lot of eating challenges, the best friend of in terms of food would be water and lettuce is pretty much mostly water anyway. Yeah, so you've made sure you've had enough water.
I've had 1.5 liters of water.
1.5 liters of water. Yep. Yeah, so it sounds like it's very well prepared. We're gonna be doing it in probably about half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour.
Yeah, so you reckon this is bigger than a burrito?
Yes, it is. It's got more stuff to it, like you got egg, fries, and all that.
I was looking at it on the internet, and yeah, there are about 5 to 6 items, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then, have you been watching those YouTube videos on competitive eating?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So do you? So would you describe your style as more Kobayashi, Joey Chestnut, or the Black Widow?
Oh, the Black Widow, I should say.
All right. Excellent. Well, in terms of sausage eating, right? In terms of, well, this challenge is a little bit different from those which you view those competitive eaters, because those would be mostly small sausages but a large number.
Yes.
Yeah, and this one, it'll be one giant sausage and some sides as well. So compared to a burrito, how would you modify your strategy for this particular challenge? Would you go for the protein first or the carbs first?
I might go a bit of both first. Like I might do the egg, maybe. I don't know whether to do the protein first. Oh, it's gonna be the tough one. Yeah. Maybe both.
Yep. Both.
If it's too big, I'm gonna go for like the egg, and then I'm gonna go down to the meat and then the bun, maybe. All
right. So you kind of have it planned out. That's. To my knowledge, well, I'm no expert by any means, but to my knowledge, leaving the bun last is actually a good thing because carbohydrates tend to expand in the stomach.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and okay, what are the questions? All right, the next question, right? So in your research, looking at competitive eaters eat, especially in hot dog challenges, you might have noticed that someone, a Kobayashi in particular, he likes to have this strategy of having a glass of water kind of just beside his food, so that he would actually dip the
meat,
not the meat, but the bread. So he'll break it up with his fingers, and then he'll just quickly dip it in. And the reason for that is so that it goes down a lot smoother.
Yeah.
So will that be part of your strategy as well?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So that would obviously be towards the end of your eating, because you mentioned that strategy-wise you will move. You'll move on to the bun the latest, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So then, when you completed the burrito challenges, is there a specific cadence, like repetition, that you followed with your hands in terms of movements? So is it kind of like a mechanical factory type?
A mechanical factory type. That's me.
Almost like automation.
Yes.
Automation, right? Yes. So it's just you move your mouth, you move your hands in a specific motion, because a lot of the time for this, it's more of consistency, isn't it?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Okay, good. So you got yourself well planned. Yeah. And have you heard of carpal tunnel syndrome?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what have you done to prepare to combat against that in case it's necessary?
Oh, I haven't actually thought about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But then your hands, your wrists are going well?
Oh, yep. They're strong.
All right. Yeah. So maybe a good strategy for that is to actually position yourself well just before the challenge.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't know how they're going to time it. Maybe the waiter or waitress will have a stopwatch there. Yeah. So what we're looking at is a 2 feet long sausage in a bun with things such as onion rings, right? Is it onion rings? Chips.
Yep.
Chips. And what else is in there?
Bacon and egg.
Oh,
and
bacon
chili
and
con
egg.
carne, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yes. Chili con carne is not spicy, is it?
I don't know. It should be. I don't know. It might be medium heat, maybe. Not.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. And medium level of spice also. Yep. Yeah. So that's what we're looking into. So maybe just have some strategy when it first comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just go through it systematically. Yeah. And being a sports fan, you're a bit of a sports fan, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which teams?
Fremantle Dockers in the AFL and Manchester in English.
Oh yeah. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, so in sports typically the crowd reaction and the environmental conditions has a bearing on how they play. Now this time at the Lone Star Steakhouse, it's called Steakhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So how do you think that will impact upon you?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just have to go and see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So are we getting closer now?
Getting nervous.
Yeah.
Now they're like 10 minutes or 15 minutes away.
Alright, 10-15 minutes.
Traffic, yes.
Yeah, because you avoided the freeway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going the back way.
Going the back way.
Yeah.
Alright, fantastic. So now we've determined that this camera works and it's still at full battery. So, whoa. We're running a red light. Yeah. So the next video we'll take is during the challenge. Yeah. All the best, Julia.
Thank you.
Yeah.